So today's flipped classroom lecture is actually surprisingly easy. Let's say we got two parallel lines. So here's one, here's another. How do we know they're parallel? Well, they're going in the same direction, right? If we got two cars here, for example, they'd never crash because these two lines are parallel. Okay, so great. We know these two lines are parallel. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chop them up. I'm going to put a third line here, and I'm going to chop up my two parallel lines with this third line. Now look what happens. I've got a couple of angles created, and we're going to check these angles out. First pair of angles is this and this. These two angles are what you call corresponding angles. Okay, they're corresponding because they're congruent. So these two angles are corresponding and they're congruent. And those are not the only ones. This angle, can you guess which one that corresponds to? Corresponds to this one. Yep, they're like brothers and sisters. How about this angle? Do you know which one that corresponds to? Corresponds to this. How about our last angle? What about this one? What angle does this one correspond to? Well, it corresponds to this. Right, so you got four pairs of corresponding angles. Great. So let's write them down right here. These are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. And they are, of course, congruent. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, great. Next one up, after corresponding angles, we got another type of angles. Whenever you have these kind of parallel lines chopped up by a transversal. So here's my two parallel lines. Well, that's a bad transversal. Here's my transversal. Now we got more kinds of angles here. First kind we got are these. So this angle and this angle are called interior angles. Do you know why? Well, they're on the interior, right? Interior of the parallel lines. So these two interior angles are same side interior angles, and they add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to write over here same side interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Oh, I think we lost track. There we go. Same side interior angles add to 180 degrees. And those are not the only pair of same side interior angles. Can you see there's one more? That one more is this one. This interior angle is same side to that one. So they add up to 180. If you add these two blue angles, they'll add to 180. If you add these two green ones, they'll add to 180. Right, folks, so let's say we got some more parallel lines. First of all, here's this angle. Clearly it's an interior angle because it's in the inside. This angle and this angle are congruent. Okay, they're called alternate interior angles. Let's write it out. I'm going to write it on the top, alternate. Now we also have some more. This angle, this green angle, is alternate and interior to this green angle. They add up to, they're congruent. Okay, great. So those are alternate interior angles. We got some more. This angle here is on the exterior. And why is it on the exterior? Well, just take a look. It's on the outside of our parallel lines. Anything over here is an exterior angle. These two exterior angles are alternate. So alternate exterior angles are congruent. So might as well write that down. Alternate. And those are not the only alternate exterior angles. This angle is alternate and exterior to this one. So they're congruent. Great. And we got one final type of angle over here on this side. That would be same side and exterior to this angle, and they'd add up to 180. So those are same side exterior angles, and of course they add up to 180. Those are not the only same side exterior angles. You can also have, let's see, this angle is same side and exterior to this blue angle. Alright folks, so those are all the angles you gotta know about. You gotta know about corresponding angles, which are congruent, and you also have to know about the next type, same side interior angles, which add to 180. You got to know about alternate interior angles, which are congruent to each other. You've got to know about alternate exterior angles, which are congruent. You've got to know about same side exterior angles, which add to 180. And that's it. That's all there is to this lesson. And thanks for watching.